Spiegel, and I have the absolute honor of representing the 6th Congressional District on the University of Colorado Board of Regents. And, thank you. And as a lifelong advocate, a proud public school mom, a former classroom educator, I couldn't be more excited about having, and a former HD3 resident, for redistricting, that we have the amazing Gena Ozols running to represent HD3. So I'm so excited to be able to introduce Gena. I've known Gena since her Young Dem days, and me being involved as an activist really fighting for public education. And I know that's one of the reasons when Gena first came to me, I had no question about whether or not I was going to support Gena, because I know what she's going to do to support our teachers and our students and our families here in HD3 down at the Capitol. So without further ado, the great Gena Ozols.
Because we also, then I get to make the joke in the perfect bar for it, the great and powerful Oz. I know, it's a little obnoxious, but what are you going to do? I like it. Well, thank you all so much for being here today. I promise I'm not going to talk at you for very long, because this should be social, and I want folks to have an opportunity to really get a chance to meet people. There are folks here from the literal 15 some odd years of my career, and I am so honored to have you all here. Party activists, policy advocates, teachers, educators, friends and family, who I am so glad to have here and supporting me in this race. So to tell you, for those of you who don't know me, to tell you a little bit about my background, I actually started running campaigns when I was 18 years old. And ever since I started running campaigns, that was when I figured out how I can actually help people, how the work that I do on a daily basis gets turned into doing the most good for the communities that we are advocating for. And that has always been my #1 goal. I want to do the most good for whoever I can. And when the opportunity came up, when Representative Froelich realized she's going to be terming out in a little while, I started thinking about it, and I thought, no, I'm not that crazy. Why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? But the more and more time went on, and the more and more I really got to know this amazing district over the last 5 or 6 years, granted, I've been working here since 2012, but I've lived in Inglewood since 2020. After getting to know this incredible district, this is home. These are my people. I live just around the corner in Inglewood. These communities, these neighbors, these families, they are me, and I am them. And I am so honored at this opportunity to bring my experience in advocating for women via the reproductive health rights and justice movements, my experience advocating for workers via the labor rights movement, my experience advocating for communities of color within the racial justice movement. I am so excited at the opportunity to bring that here to Sheridan, Inglewood, Denver, and Cherry Hills. And so when I was growing up in Arapahoe County, I lived a very, very privileged childhood, but when I was about 11, my parents got divorced. And I got to see firsthand what happens to women who are not fully empowered to advocate a world that is just simply not built for anyone who exists outside of white patriarchal norms. Yep. And it really instilled this passion in me to help women. I took this advocacy to the state capitol, where I have defeated quite literally more abortion bans than I could count on the fingers and toes I have. I have helped pass comprehensive paid family leave. Yes. I have helped pass parental leave. I have helped pass equal pay for equal work. I have helped pass the LARC for Colorado program, which provided long-acting reversible contraception for young women who wanted it, and that improved our graduation rates, it lowered the unintended pregnancy rate, it saved the state money, and most importantly, it empowered women to live their lives. And this is a passion that I have had for my entire life, my entire career, and now I am asking for your support to help me continue to do that on a larger scale. We need experienced leaders who know how to get shit done. I have been getting things done. And I am going to continue to get things done. And I need your support to be able to do that on that larger scale. So for anyone here who is a resident of HD3, I need you to go to caucus and I need you to go to assembly so that we can help make sure that I get on the ballot and I can take on the Republican in the fall and keep this district and Meg Froehlich's legacy of helping women moving forward within HD3. I promised I wasn't going to talk for super long, but I would love to answer any questions folks have afterward and get a chance to chat with everybody one-on-one. But I also want to introduce my new friend, Lisa Escarcega. And I am so honored. And I am so honored to be here today with educators and education professionals because we know that in HD3's 4 school districts that are represented within this one tiny district, that we need people that are prioritizing public education and really centering our students. And so your faith in me, Ilana and Lisa, means absolutely the world to me, and I appreciate you both for being here as well.
Thank you.
So I'm going to turn it over to Lisa, but I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, we got to do that. It's good for photos, right? Yeah. It's good for photos.
All in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a photo thing here. Oh, there we go, perfect. There you go.
Perfect.
All
All
right.
right.
Yes, and don't I have to go in. Yeah, it's all good. So, I'm not here as a candidate. I'm here for Gena. I will say that, but I am a candidate, and I know there's a number of you in this room that are running for offices right now. Raise your hand. Look at that. Look at that. Hey. All right. So I'm watching your faces when I say this. What's the hardest thing about running for office? Asking people for money. That's it. It's the hardest, it's the worst. What's one of the best things about running for office? When someone else asks for money for you, you know how to do it. And that's what I'm doing today. So Gena is absolutely got to have some funds. I'm confident in your race, I really am. But it doesn't matter how out there you are, you still have to have money around the literature, just the people, the things, and she's just to solidify this. You cannot take it for granted. So I appreciate, we have the barcodes, I know here on the flyer, if anybody, if you would donate, and this is at any amount, you really can do, you know how people say 5 and everybody's like, I'm not gonna just do 5. You really could just do 5. 5, 10, 20, 25, whatever it is. I got my wallet here, I'm gonna do it now. So anyway, I appreciate you all being here, and thanks for supporting Gena.
You can
get it done.
Do and make multiple donations.
You can do
it all at once.
monthly works really well, $10 a month even, they add up, so. Thank you.
And I just want to close out today by saying and acknowledging that, especially this week, the world feels very heavy. And I know that all of us are feeling it right now. And, you know, I want to say, of course, rest in power to Renee Good and all of the people. It's not just Renee, but all of the people who have been murdered by ICE since they have exploded in what they are apparently allowed to do. But I also want to leave you with this. We are the hope. This room is the hope that we have. The community that we build together is what is going to save us. It is what is going to push back against the rise of white nationalism and fascism. And if you need a little bit of hope right now, I want you to look to the women of Iran. If you are not aware of what is happening in Iran right now, there is a reason for that. There is a propaganda machine that is designed to make it so that you do not hear about it. The women of Iran have launched the largest feminist revolution of the 21st century. And they have done it over the past couple of weeks. If they can do it, we can do it. And that's what we're doing in rooms like this. Sign up to caucus, sign up to assembly, find candidates that you support, donate to the campaigns of the people that are out there doing the work, and keep showing up. I appreciate all of you so very much, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.